Well, that impending court challenge against the 2013 presidential results invokes the memories of the 2007 bungled polls. The court coalition has likened IEBC's handling of the results to the defunct Electoral Commission of Kenya. But the commission is fighting to keep its credibility intact despite admitting technical flaws in its system and processes. So where did the rain start beating the polls body? Sam Agena with the IEBC's challenges.
Even before the dust settles on the country's historic election and ink dries up on the fourth president-elect Uhuru Kenyatta's certificate, the election process has been contested and will be a subject of a court process. The poll agency facing a litany of allegations similar to the defunct ECK.
Both Judge Krigler and the East ECK chairman, the late Samuel Kivitu, acknowledged that it was not possible to know who won the 2007 election. We thought this would never happen again. It most regrettably has happened.
Let us accept responsibility for our future and do the right thing. There can be victory without victims. You can be very tall without standing on my head or shoulders.
The acquisition of the electronic voter registration equipment set off IEBC woes. Contractual disagreement led up to the government acquiring the BVR kits on behalf of the electoral managers through a government-to-government deal with Canada in a 4.6 billion shillings deal. Critics were of the opinion the electoral body had lost its independence and open to government arm twisting. The late arrival of the kits equally threatened to derail the election, disrupting the voter registration calendar. The calendar would later be amended to reduce the registration deadline from 90 to 45 days.
We need to have the kits in place here in time for us to start this work. We have to start voter registration in November. If it doesn't happen, there will be serious repercussions.
The chronology of IEBC woes trickled down to voter education, with the commission on the receiving end for delaying the exercise that would cost nearly 100 million shillings. The commission rolled out civic education manuals in October 2012, something thought to be way late in the day.
This is not a rumor, and you should not deny it. It's a fact. Elections will be held on the 4th of March 2013.
But the technological failure of the electronic voters' roll and subsequent collapse of the electronic results transmission in the 2012 election has provided fodder for critics to fault the process and the commission at large. An institution whose credibility was watertight, having conducted a successful historic referendum and several by-elections.
2 days after the vote, the electronic tallying was discarded and counting began afresh manually. That too turned out to be a flawed exercise.
Acknowledging the setback, IEBC chairman says an audit of the electoral system and process will be conducted, but the 2013 poll remains free and fair contest.
Our task was to conduct and manage a rather complex election under a new constitution. No electoral management body within and beyond the region has had the courage and resolve to do what we have done.
Sam Agena, KTN.